Is modern physics pseudoscience? According to Sir Karl Popper, a theory is only truly scientific if it can be proven wrong by observation. If it cannot, it is pseudoscientific, because it can accommodate any observation through post hoc rationalization. While variations in all other types of energy, whether electric, gravitational, or elastic, produce work, a vector force, by changing the kinetic energy of a body, then why is thermal energy treated as a statistical tautology? Observe, at 93 degrees Celsius, water has already started its motion. At 100 degrees Celsius, cut the fire, motion dies. How can colder water have more kinetic energy? If physics were just statistics, chaos should persist. This proves heat is a force doing work. The fire pulls and then pushes the water. Without this torque-derived kinetics from the active heat source, which is misinterpreted as matter only being pushed away, the likelihood of boiling is zero. The shift from classical to statistical thermodynamics transformed modern physics into pseudoscience. Since it allows for any outcome, there is no black swan that can kill it. No matter how unlikely a phenomenon is, it's never considered impossible. What you're watching should refute the second law. Nevertheless, mainstream science will call it an anomaly. But that's exactly how pseudoscience protects itself, by inventing reasons why the evidence doesn't count. The tautology, heat moves from hot to cold because it's likely, is a descriptive circularity, because it lacks causality. Mathematics has usurped the domain of physics, effectively protecting modern physics from ever being proven wrong. Here we are, at 100 Celsius. No boiling motion, because the fire is off. If a theory is designed so that it cannot be refuted by any conceivable event, if it lacks falsifiability, it is not science. By moving the second law of thermodynamics from a physical prohibition to a statistical likelihood, physics moved it into the realm of pseudoscience. The causality is obvious. If A, the fire is turned on, then B, the boiling motion starts, and if C, the fire is turned off, then D, the boiling motion stops, proves that the boiling motion is determined by the presence of an active heat source. But mainstream physics claims this is merely a matter of probability. To expose the absurdity of this statistical shield, let's replicate the experiment with even greater precision. If the kinetic energy of water were truly a function of temperature alone, as the second law implies through its statistical interpretation, then the motion should correlate with the thermal state, not the external force. For this experiment, we use 250 milliliters of water. By reducing the volume, we heightened the coupling between the heat source's intensity and the water's mass. You have just seen, beyond any reasonable doubt, water already in motion at 76 degrees Celsius, and you are about to see water at 100 degrees Celsius, sitting completely still. Why? How could water at 76 degrees have more kinetic energy than at 100 degrees? You can either acknowledge what you see, or you can use your PhD diploma as a tissue to wipe your mental diarrhea. I have a strong feeling you'll choose the stubborn child option. Thermodynamics constitutes the foundational framework of modern physics. Quantum mechanics was born from it. Einstein died convinced that thermodynamics was the only universal law that would never be proven wrong. Today, I, a medical doctor, declare the death of thermodynamics.